Hey guys, what's up? My name's Maria. Welcome to my channel, Mystical Mar. For those of you who don't know me, I specialize in reading regular playing cards, but I also read tarot and other oracle cards and angel cards as well. And today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading on what is coming towards you within the month of September. So first I'm going to start off with some insights, some guidance, and then I'm going to actually shuffle on camera for whatever pile you chose or whichever piles you choose. And I'm going to be doing predictive energies more towards the end of your pile here. So the whole reading is going to be on guidance, insights, and predictions from your angels and your guides on what is coming towards you within the month of September here. And so before me, I have 3 piles. You can pick more than one pile. You could pick all of them, just whichever one you feel drawn to, whichever ones you feel drawn to. I'm going to be putting the timestamps down below in the description box and also in the comment sections for you. So instead of doing a crystal or instead of doing like numbers, I actually shuffled and laid out some cards on top of the pile this time. So you're going to be picking off of a playing card today. So pile number 1 over here is going to be the 6 of Hearts. So for those of you who have chosen pile number 1, you're going to be choosing the 6 of Hearts. Pile number 2 is going to be the Queen of Clubs. And then pile number 3 is going to be the 5 of Clubs. And so whichever pile you choose here, whichever card you choose here, that is going to be the overall theme of your month, which I will get into in just a second. So we're going to start off with pile number 1 with the 6 of Hearts here. All right, guys, so let me move these over here because I get claustrophobic. Okay, so for those of you who have chosen pile number 1 here, automatically within the month of September, you may be in a kind of nostalgic type of mood. You may be looking back to the past a lot for some type of reason, which we'll look into the cards some more here. Also, this card has to do with soulmate relationships, soulmate ties and bonds and connections, and it doesn't have to be a lover. It can be a friend, it could be a family member, someone who you feel extremely close to. You most likely will be connecting with within the month of September here. Also, I do see with the 6 of Hearts here that if you are a male watching this, that you could be changing up your style. I also see that for some of you, you could be working in fields that are relating to cars or anything that has to do with like construction, tools that you have to use, anything handy, anything like that you could be dealing with within the month of September. Okay, so let's see overall your general energies here that I'm picking up, some insights. So with the Wheel of Fortune here, this is showing me that if your life has been stuck or stagnant, and this is most likely why the 6 of Hearts is coming up here, if you've been in that nostalgic type of mood, that mood in which you feel like you can only look back to the past and not really be happy in the current moment, I see within the month of September, the tides of destiny are going to be churning and your life is going to be picking up more rapidly here. Also, whenever I see this particular Wheel of Fortune here, this is showing me that a lot of planets are aligning for you above. So astrologically within your chart, things could be happening for you for your benefit. The planets are aligning, the stars are aligning for you within the month of September here. I do see that one possibility is someone from your past here, and this is also relating to that soulmate type of connection that I'm picking up here, maybe trying to sneak their way back into your life here. If you look closely at this card, you may not be able to see it, but there's a little fox trying to sneak their way into this little closed off cage here. And so you could be, minding your own business, just hanging out with friends or hanging out with family, and this person all of a sudden is just wanting to come back in and, be a part of your life again. All right, I'm going to get to that card last, and I'm going to get to these angel cards last. Let's see what else overall energies I'm picking up. Okay, so with the 10 of Cups, this is showing me that for those of you who have chosen this pile within the month of September, you could be going to some type of party or celebration. You could be a part of a party or a celebration here. I do see that a lot of you could be drinking within the month of September. I'm not seeing it as like an indulgent type of energy. I'm seeing it more as like a celebratory type of mode. Really fun times, happy times ahead for those of you who have chosen pile number 1. Now, if you were wishing for someone to come back within the month of September, I do see again this is a possibility. Again, this is a general reading, but yeah, it's highly likely that someone from your past, again, it doesn't have to be a lover here. It can be someone that you're close to or that you were close to that is going to be making their entryway back in here. Let's see what else I got. Where are you being called to journey here? Okay, so with this card coming up, I do see that a lot of you who have chosen pile number 1 here, or the 6 of Hearts, you guys could be going on some type of journey, traveling, or if your heart is feeling, or if you feel propelled to go in a certain direction, either within career, within schooling, whatever you are feeling, whatever your intuition is telling you to head towards. This could even have to do with traveling. This could literally being going to spend the night at a friend's house, you know, having some much needed fun, getting away out of your house. If you're being called to go to one of your favorite spots in town, then do so. Mine would be the beach. I live in San Diego. If you have some like lake that you live by, or if there's like a forest that you live by, or just anywhere in nature that you're being called to, I do see that that would greatly benefit you within the month of September here, because your spirit is calling on you to explore and to explore places that you're being called and drawn to overall. All right, I'm picking up heavy Sagittarius energy for this pile. So far for the signs, I'll be naming more signs as we go here. But yeah, heavy Sag energy could be in your chart, or you could be dealing with someone that has Sagittarius heavily within their chart somewhere. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. The Knight of Swords. Okay, yeah, so this is showing me that someone is going to be charging forth into your life with some type of communication here within the month of September. Now, this may be someone that is closed off emotionally here, because the Knight of Swords in this deck does represent someone who is more like straight-faced, someone that doesn't like to show their emotions, someone who is overall expressionless, but not because they're meaning to do so, like they're like closing themselves off. It's just because it is a part of their nature. And so this card is representative of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Some of you could be I don't know why I'm picking up, or if you're thinking about going into the army, or if you're thinking about having any type of leadership role in which you serve the community here. This is an authoritative type of energy that you could be dealing with, or you could want to be going into an authoritative type of role here. And so if you're being called to do so, then this is your sign and your signal to do so here. Now, the Knight of Swords is showing me that if someone was closed off emotionally from you, expect them to come back in again. I don't know if it's going to be in the emotional state that you want them to, in an expressive type of state, but I do see someone trying to make their way back in here. And so with that being said, I'm going to do some predictive type of energies for you. That's the overall general insights and energies that I'm seeing coming in for you within the month of September here. And so now I'm going to do some predictive energies. So just hang tight with me here. Pile number 1. I know this may be long. Okay, so towards the beginning of the month with the 8 of Hearts here, again, you are going to be mutually working together with someone around you or with others around you here. With the 8 of Hearts, this talks about warmth, emotional protection, and things like that. So that is something that you could be experiencing going into the month of September here. Let's see what else we got. The 2 of Diamonds, yeah. So a lot of your exchanges within the month of September are going to be intellectual. You're going to find that the people that you're conversing with, you find some type of familiarity in them or some type of comfort here. With the 10 of Hearts, okay, so you guys are definitely having some type of emotional victories or successes within the month of September. Your heart is going to be filled with a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, and a lot of love overall for you. So you guys, if you really were, let's see if it shows me the combination of someone coming back in here. Again, I'm picking up heavy Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So one of you guys could have that in your chart that is watching this. And then with the 2 10s, this is showing me, for those of you that have chosen this pile, a lot of you are going to be doing some type of traveling here. Again, I feel like you may be a little closed off from some certain individuals within your life, but really connecting with those who warm your heart, which is ultimately the best here. It's okay if you need to, watch over your finances, or you need to put some type of restraint on yourself if you are going on a trip, so that you could happily enjoy your trip stress-free. Make sure that you're managing your time wisely. Make sure that you're overall preparing ahead of time. The really positive thing that's coming up with the 2 10s here is showing me that whatever trip or journey that you're taking here, it's going to be one that is filled with a lot of joy here, because both of the 10s came up as positive 10s here. You may be traveling somewhere where it is warm, sunny climate, or just somewhere where it's hot in temperature here. So make sure you're bringing, some like clothes that fits that description there, or you can just bring a light jacket if you are someone that worries about weather and you're like, what if it gets cold? But yeah, I do see traveling big time for those of you. And again, traveling doesn't have to mean somewhere far. Traveling is just showing me that you can be traveling to a friend's house again. You can be having a staycation, anything of that nature. But just there is some type of movement here. Now, some of you may be moving, or some of you may be moving into a new school, a new surrounding. The Ace of Clubs came out over here. And the Ace of Clubs overall talks about mortgages, rented properties, and spaces. So you guys could be making some type of new payment here on something of that nature here. I see that if a lot of you are moving away from school and you're away from your hometown where you originally felt safe in, I see that there is no need to worry here, because wherever you're going to be school-wise, I do see that you are going to have a successful semester for those of you who are watching this that is in school, because I know not everyone is in school here. For those of you that are moving, you are going to be happy and content wherever you're moving to. If this is a Airbnb, a rented hotel, rented property or space, wherever this is, wherever you're traveling to, lots of fun is in your future here. I'm just going to pull one more card from you guys, pile number 1. Let's see what's going on. Oh, and 2 more cards wanted to come out. Okay. So definitely a lot of you who have chosen this pile, another 10 came out. So you guys could also be resonating with the number 1010. You could be seeing a lot of ones at this time. That is your angels and your guides communicating to you that whatever journey or steps you're taking and proceeding forth in life, whenever you see that number, just know that you are going and stepping in the right direction here. Also, when you see that number, it is just your angels and guides reassuring you that if you are being called to go somewhere, to do it. I do see that for those of you who have chosen this pile, when it comes to finances, things are going to be looking up for you. You should be feeling more financially secure, more so going into the beginning of October here, so the end of September. I do see freedom from financial worries and stresses. I see you enjoying a good time here. I see that you could definitely be chatting it up with those who really warm your heart. And so lastly here, I'm going to be looking into your Archangel advice cards and your Oracle card for those of you who have chosen the 6 of Hearts. So again, with the Leap of Faith card right here, Archangel Metatron is wanting you to believe in yourself and to listen to your heart. This is like exactly what I've been saying the whole time. Do what gives you joy. Go wherever that gives you joy. Wherever you're being propelled forth to. Like, I'm surprised I did not get the full card in here, but I kind of just feel like you have known in a sense that this change or this movement is coming. You reach some type of completion, or you will be reaching some type of completion within the month of September here, and you're going to be propelling forth on a new chapter and phase within your life. You did endure some type of difficult, I just got the chills right now, some type of difficult chapter, some type of like dreadful or painful phase within your life. That is coming to an end, and happiness lies ahead of you within the month of September. Very positive pile here. With the Seven of Gabriel here, if you are dealing with any type of soulmate connection in love here, there is a need for you to own your personal power, to claim your personal power, and to stand up for what you believe in. For those of you that are in school, don't be afraid to speak up this semester. For those of you who are embarking on a new, a lot of you could be traveling for work as well that have chosen this pile, or relocating for work. And if that is the case, just own yourself, own the room, present yourself in a way where you are in this boss type of energy, because you have that within you, it lies within you, and you can serve. You can serve the room, you can serve looks, you can serve through your communication, you can overall catch the attention and eyes of many, lay down laws and practical foundations for yourself no matter what territory you're stepping in within the month of September. And so with the Tiger Spirit arises here, I see that a lot of you are going to be working forth on your destiny within the month of September. So whatever you're going to be doing, whether it is somewhere that you're moving, whether you're traveling, whether you're going to school in somewhere new or starting a new venture in school, this can be just anything, whether you're starting a new business, anything of that nature here, your spirit is going to be arising. You're going to have this spirit of a tiger. You are going to be really going after what you want, and you're not going to let anybody stop you in your tracks. Pile number one. And that is all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed that pile here. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're wanting to book a personal reading with me, or if you want a more personal reading for the 2 months ahead here, I do offer personal readings, and all my information is in the description box below. And thank you, pile number one. Wishing you nothing but love, abundance, success, and prosperity within your month of September. Thank you. All right. So now we are going to jump into pile number two. Just give me a second. I don't want these cards to be like next to each other for pile number two. Honestly, guys, this incense right here is the best incense I have ever bought in my life. It's copal, and I always get it at the Botanicas. This one I had to find like up north, but if you're interested in incense, then I'll definitely link the information of where you can get it down below. I'm honestly not sure because I'm surprised I found it myself, but yeah. Anyways, for those of you who have chosen pile number two with the Queen of Clubs here. So with the Queen of Clubs here, for those of you who have chosen this pile, you guys are going to be in a business, work, goal-oriented mindset here. Whether you're a masculine or feminine energy here, you are going to be striving for achievement here. You are going to be a social butterfly. You're going to be very magnetic in your appeal, very charming. People want to know what you have to say, for those of you who have chosen the Queen of Clubs here. This does represent Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, that fire energy. So some of you who have chosen this pile may have that in your chart. And of course, I'll name more signs as we go here. So first, we're going to start off with the general energy and insights. So with the Priestess of Cups right here, I see that when it comes to your emotional energy and your emotional state of mind, a lot of you could be up in your head. A lot of you could be in this very dreamy-like state within the month of September. I see you're going to have a very carefree, childlike attitude here. I see that it's really important for you to allow yourself to have some fun with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands in this particular deck represents more like springtime energy, and I know that is a little weird here because we are going into fall seasons, but I do see that you're going to have some type of adolescent behavior within you in which you just overall feeling a spirit of joy and contentment and happiness. It kind of relates to pile number one, but I feel like no matter what you're working on, I feel like you are going to find time to really enjoy some type of artistic pursuit or talent, or you're going to be enjoying some type of great times with your friends here, a circle of friends here. I'm seeing multiple people that you will be hanging out with here. I do see that for some of you, you really may relate to nature here. A lot of you may be seeing hummingbirds. hummingbirds within the month of September here. I feel like you guys may be a little like wild in your pursuits, your partying pursuits. For those of you that do like to party, just be careful with that there. But overall, it's kind of a mixed energy what I'm getting from you guys so far, because it's like you are business oriented, goal oriented, and work oriented, but then you also have this very childlike, very just carefree, spontaneous attitude towards like life within the month of September here. And so actually I'm gonna look at these at the end. I'll flip them over. So all right. Yeah, definitely with the King of Pentacles here. So no matter if you allow yourself to have some downtime, some like free time to yourself, I see with the King of Pentacles here, by the way, this represents earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you guys may have this within your chart here. I do see that your eye is going to be on material possessions and wealth overall. I do see that you guys may like to deck yourself out in some type of nice jewelry here within the month of September. You have this very prominent look to you within the month of September. You may come off a little stubborn in energy to those who surround you, but it's kind of like alluring in a way here. I see within the month of September with this card that you are going to be very grounded, practical, and stable in your approach. Now, another thing I'm picking up is that you may be again in this like fun, loving attitude in here, and someone of this nature may come in and try to, lay down some rules, or like try to not own you, but just is like, why are you doing that type of energy. So just make sure that no one kills your shine, no one kills like that fun loving attitude that you have within, because I do see that you could be dealing with someone. This could even be a fatherly figure, this could be a boss of some sort, an authoritative figure that's watching over you. So again, just make sure that if you are in the public eye in some type of way here, that, I mean, it sucks to say this, but people are watching over you. For those who have chosen this pile, I'm just getting that sense. So just make sure that when you're having fun, that you are having fun like not incognito, but low-key, but like not where you're like really out there in the spotlight, because you do have some type of plans that you're wanting to reach here. And I do see that people really are being a stickler on you at this time, really watching over you. And I see that people are actually wanting to offer you some type of boost, either within schooling or a career here, or someone that may want to work with you. So just, make sure that you're putting on your best behavior when you're around people of that nature, or just if you do have any type of coworkers on your social media, make sure that they're people that you could trust here, because people are shady, and I just want to say that. All right, so what else am I getting here? Yeah, break the chain card. This totally ties into the King of Pentacles energy that I was picking up, because again, I feel like you are dealing within the month of September with someone who is, I am going to say, ruling and tyrannical in some type of way now, because now that this card came up, I would say that you may be dealing with someone of that nature. And so within the month of September, you guys do have some type of like breaking free energy here, breaking the mold energy, marching to the beat of your own drum energy here. And so if you do like the environment in which you work with, in which you work in, or if you overall, don't have any problems with the rules that are imposed on you, and you want to keep it cool and you want to keep it casual and just overall have like a good overhaul. Some of you may be buying a lot of stuff here with that shmoney that is coming in here, or with you achieving your goals, you may be able to attain a higher level of status. Anyways, I just jumped all over the place there. But if you don't have a problem, then keep it cool, keep it cordial. Now, I do see that for some of you, you will be going against society's regulations and rules here. And so there is a need for you, again, to do it in a respectful way here. Not to step on anyone's toes, because you are breaking through ancestral patterns. And so there may be a way or ways in which you were raised, or ways in which you just disagree with overall within your family life or within someone around you. And you're breaking some type of chain. You're leaving the old past behind here. You're leaving the old version of yourself behind here. And a lot of you who have chosen this pile here, I'm getting a divide with this pile. You guys are actually going to be marching to the beat of your own drum, and you're going to be putting your time, your money, and your energy and your effort into some type of creative field or some type of field of work or schooling that you actually want, and not that someone around you wants for you here. It's a very rebellious type of attitude, but in a way of which you know what you want and you're going to go for it. And because you are owning yourself, because you are jumping into that most authentic version of yourself here, you are going to be attracting people that want to elevate you and uplift you here, and you're going to be moving away from anyone that had kept you stuck. Now, I do see that for some of you, you do like the way in which you do like your environment. You don't really have anything too wrong with who you're surrounded by here, but again, if you're wanting to, have your own time and have some fun here, just know that certain people have like rules and regulations here, and if you're wanting to be under their reign or rule, if you're wanting to work under them, then there's a need for you to make sure that you're not acting up. And so if you are being called to work on a certain pursuit or endeavor here, and you're really not jiving with your workplace or a schooling career or pathway in which you chose, then now is the time to break free from that mold. All right. With the Two of Cups here, so within the month of September here, you really could be spending joyous times here with a really close friend. This could be a lover of some sort, but overall, I see you sharing really, really happy times with your friends over here. This also ties in with that Four of Wands energy. You're gonna have like this giddy spirit about you, and I feel like you're not gonna let anybody shoot your dreamlike state down. And you know what, pile number 2, you do you, but I do see right here, which we will get into the revelation card because I don't want to miss this. Just make sure that even if you're in this dreamlike state and stuff like that, and if you have these goals and dreams and aspirations for yourself, that you actually get to doing them within the month of September, because I do see that you could be a little distracted here and there, but there's a need for you to really make sure that you're not getting too distracted here. And I'm not trying to be like a stickler on you or anything, or I'm not trying to be that tyrannical person over you, but it's just something that I'm seeing. And so now I'm going to look into the predictive energies here for you. I'm going to pull about 6 cards. So these are actual predictions, things that could be going down for you within the month of September here. Wow, you guys had a lot of pre-shuffle energies there. And then lastly, I'm going to do the Archangel cards once I'm done there. So pile number 2, what type of happenings are coming towards you within the month of September here? The 6 of Diamonds here. So a lot of you, if you're wanting to work with any type of technology or go into any type of technological pursuit like web designing, editing, anything like that, this could be pictures, like photography, things like that, anything in which you have to utilize a mechanical machine or tech devices here. I also see that you could be buying something of this nature within the month of September. Now, the 6 of Diamonds does represent a lack of communication and not really speaking your truth here. And so again, for those of you who are wanting to go down a certain pathway in which maybe was not seen in the best light within your family or around your friendship circle, there's a need for you to be like, hey, this is what I want to do, and this is how I'm going to do it, and I'm going to go after it, and you're going to watch me succeed in it. And that is the energy that you need to embody, because if you are going to be breaking through some type of mold or chain here, you have to have a game plan, and you have to really stand up for yourself. You have to believe in yourself here. You may want to watch pile number 1 for those of you who have chosen pile number 2. All right, so with the 8 of Spades here, if you feel as if anything, I feel like a lot of you within your life here, there's a certain way in which you may have felt suppressed, or your desires or your fulfillments and your needs have gone unnoticed. And so then ultimately, whatever situation or circumstances or connections that you find yourself in, you may feel as if something is one-sided about them. And that is because there is some type of underlying lack of communication information within yourself that you need to break free from. So within the month of September, there's a really huge need for you to make sure that you're speaking up, you're speaking clearly, and you're stating your truths here. If you have a dream world, bring it into fruition and talk about it. Don't just keep it in here. Allow people to know your ideas, your thoughts, what you're wanting to bring into fruition, and don't let them stop you. Don't let their opinions stop you. With the Nine of Clubs here, again, I feel like you could be having people talk in your ear, or people around you that overall are like there's something one-sided here. And so, or there's some type of like business move or schooling move or career move, and there's something here that you're going to need to tweak just a little bit within the month of September. And so by doing that, you need to make sure that you're speaking up again. And also there's a need for you to make sure you're checking your emails, your text messages, your phone calls, because important news and information could be coming your way relating to school, for those of you that are in school, relating to career especially here. Now with the Nine of Clubs here, I do see that for a lot of you there could be some type of lucrative business or schooling move again, and I do see that a lot of you could be traveling. This is kind of interconnecting with pile number 1 here. Again, this could be traveling for business or for pleasure here, but just know that the only person that will be holding themselves back is you. And so there's a need for you to make sure that you're not letting anyone put a constraint on you, because you are free to do as you please, pile number 2, and you need to remember that. All right, let's see what else we got going in for you in the month of September. Yeah, the Nine of Diamonds. You guys are leveling up in some type of way, and you know what? I feel like some people around you are just not going to understand at what level you're trying to attain here. Some people might think you're a little crazy for going after a certain pursuit, a talent, a hobby, or a passion, but that doesn't matter, because you are going to make money off of it, or you are going to gain some type of abundance or prosperity. It does not always have to be monetarily or materially. It could be gratitude. It could be just overall feeling good and doing good for a community. It could be anything of that nature here. But 2 9s over here do represent change in numerology, but in this incardamency, it does represent attaining a higher level of education or travel industry here. And so if this is something that you're wanting to do, do it within the month of September, and don't just dream about it. Do it. Actualize your plans and bring it into fruition here. All right, let's pull 2 more cards. You could be getting some type of extra money, paycheck, or a bonus here. I'm actually just going to speak on this Archangel card here. Oh, by the way, you guys could be seeing the number 999, 99s. For those of you who are into numbers and synchronicities and things like that, you could be doing so. I do see, or you could be seeing those numbers. I don't know what you could be doing so. All right, so with the Ace of Ariel over here, again, with this 9 of Clubs and the 9 of Diamonds, a lot of you could be bumped up within your place of work. I do see a lot of you getting some type of pay raise, or there's some type of extra money, a paycheck, or a bonus coming your way within the month of September. Now, it doesn't have to be through work. It could be through some type of avenue or pursuit or talent that you have here. So again, don't shy away from them and actualize your plans and your ideas, because you could, again, be making money off of them, or you could be just overall doing good and feeling good. And so with the Ace of Ariel here, there's some type of new beginning happening for those of you who have chosen pile number 2. For a lot of you within the month of September, there's some type of luck coming your way, some type of extra money coming your way, some type of abundance, material abundance, happiness, prosperity. It could be anything. It could be a change in job, a promotion, but there's overall new resources of money, time, or support coming your way with this card. Very positive vibes. Pile number 2. Let's see what else I'm getting here. 2 more cards. Yeah, 7 of Clubs. Okay. So for those of you who have chosen pile number 2, you guys are going to be workaholics here. The Seven of Clubs represents someone who works their butt off, someone who really puts in that OT. So this could be within schooling, you could be studying hard, you could really have a lot of work to do here. This talks about yard work, rearranging, redecorating. Again, I told you could buy something that is of technology, so you could be placing a TV within your house, you could be buying a new refrigerator, just anything of that nature. Housework, yard work, anything like that here. That is what I am picking up. Let's see here with this card. Oh, and a lot of you could be upping your exercise routine, your fitness routine, or regimen overall. I also feel like if those of you who don't like going to the gym, this is only going to relate to some of you here, buy like some type of workout equipment if you have the time or the resources and the money to work out at home here, then I would definitely look into buying technology to do so. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll pull one more. Let's see here. And 2 came out. Oh. All right. So with the 5 of spades here, I do see that within the month of September here, you guys really don't have time to harbor any type of anger, resentment, or guilt towards anyone. And this kind of just popped up out of the woodworks here. And so I feel like this is more so related to work or career or schooling here. It could be more so masculine energy, but again, I feel like someone that you collaborate with or you work with, you may hold some type of anger or grudge or resentment or guilt towards them, or you may come into this within the month of September here. But again, there's a need for you to tap into that childlike energy to really squash whatever beef this is. And just know that if you are harvesting any type of anger or resentment or guilt towards anyone, that you can, through extra effort and hard work, you can overcome whatever you're going through here. And with the 3 of Raphael here, it's really important for you to mend certain relationships within the month of September. And if at the very least, if not to mend, then to release any type of anger, any resentment, or any guilt, because you have happy things coming your way. And why would you let those type of energies ruin your contentment overall here? And so lastly, with the 3 of Raphael here, you guys could be meeting new people here. Again, feel free to express yourself. Don't shy away here. I see for a lot of you, there could be new connections coming in for you, a lot of chemistry going on for you in any type of new romances that are coming your way. If this has to do, if you guys are already in a relationship here, I do see some type of rekindling here, a fire being ignited. I see you releasing that built up energy of whatever type of anger or resentment or guilt you were having, or just overall like wanting to flee away from the other person. I do see you guys coming back together and blossoming your relationship even more here. And so lastly, with the 3 of Raphael here, I do see that you are going to be going through some type of heart healing within the month of September here. I see that your heart space is overall going to be feeling more warm, and you are going to be letting that ice cold heart thaw out, and overall you're going to find happiness and overall contentment here. It says reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements. And so some of you, there may be some type of new announcement within your family life or your friendship circle here regarding relationships or children here. And so yeah, that is what I'm picking up for you, pile number 2. You guys most definitely have a busy month ahead of you. Make sure that you're not procrastinating. Make sure that you're idealizing your dreams, your aspirations, and goals, because you have that magnetic charm, that personality to you within the month of September, and you need to use it here. And so that is all I got for you. If you like this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you want to book a personal reading with me on what lies ahead of you within the rest of this month and within the month of October, my information is in the description box down below. And thank you, pile number 2. I hope you like this. All right. Last but not least, pile number 3. All right, pile number 3. So how this works here is I'm going to be doing your pre-shuffle energies here. I'm just shuffling this deck so that it's not still mixed in. That one wanted to come out for you. It's funny, it's my card. Hello, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, moon or rising sign that is watching this. Um, let's see what is in store for you within the month of September. Now I'll be naming more signs too. You don't have to be at those signs. With the Five of Clubs, your overall theme is going to be hard work and effort. This kind of ties into pile number 2. It's funny because pile number 2 tied in with pile number 1, and now it's pile number 3 is tied in with pile number 2. Anyways, so with the Five of Clubs, also, if any of you are into any artistic like endeavor, talent, this could be makeup, this could be art, this could be painting, writing, poetry, reading cards, anything in which you have to work with your hands, anything in which you create with your hands, I do see that is going to be of a significance to you within the month of September. And so with that being said, let's see what other type of pre-shuffle energies are coming your way here. All right, so right away with the Seven of Earth here, for those of you who have chosen pile number 3 here, within the month of September, you guys are almost there when it comes to a certain project, endeavor, or passion of yours, or some type of idea that you have. You guys are about to give birth to a creation here that you have been working on for so long here. It's going to be almost at that final step. So whatever this is within the month of September, just know not to give up because you are almost there. If you look at this picture, there is a pregnant woman. So for those of you who are pregnant, you may be almost due soon here. And so just know that your time is almost up here for those of you who have chosen pile number 3. All right. With the Eight of Clubs here, there's a really big need for you within the month of September to make sure that you are gathering your emotions from past situations. Pile number 3, we do not have time to dwell on past events and circumstances that have been long gone and over with here, because we are trying to actualize and bring into whatever project this is here. And so whatever this is, whatever these emotions are that are swarming within you within the month of September, there's a huge need for you to make sure that you're regathering, recollecting those emotions, and releasing them. If you need to cry, cry. It's okay to cry. Crying is good. Crying is releasing. And you know what? If you need to shed a few tears here and there in the shower, on your bed, whatever, do it. Because I do see that you're harvesting old emotions that you're needing to let go of, because it's stopping you from reaching some type of ultimate goal that you've been actually trying to work hard towards for so long now. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. So with the Daughter of Earth here, I actually was talking about this cards earlier in one of my readings. This has to do with making sure that you utilize the universe to the best of your abilities. And so with that being said, no matter what religion you are, no matter whom you believe in, pray or ask, or for those of you who are into rituals, affirmations, call energy to you. Drink water. For those of you who have chosen pile number 3, you may need to drink water. You really need to make sure to stay away from any foods that make you feel lethargic or heavy in energy here, because I do see that your energy is extremely needed. So that's why it's really important for you to make sure that you stay hydrated within the month of September here, because I do see that you're going to be putting in that hard work and that effort to get things done here. And so going back to what I was saying about praying, literally every day when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself an affirmation that has to do with energy. Let me think of one right now. I have more than enough time to accomplish all my tasks within the day. I accomplish all my tasks within the day with the abundant energy that I possess. Things like that. Or, dear God, please give me the energy to get through this day. Please give me the willpower and the strength to do good, to finish all my tasks, to finish all my errands. please, universe, send me some energy in order for me to really get through this hectic and chaotic day. Don't use hectic and chaotic, that's negative. But yeah, that is the type of thing that you want to be doing within the month of September here. For you guys, you got a lot of extra cards. I'll get into those last ones in a second. Again, with the Seven of Pentacles, you guys have already harvested and planted, not harvested, you guys have already planted the seeds, and you are about to be looking at your harvest here. And so this lady is looking at all of this plant, this bush that is growing here. And so there's a need for you to realize within the month of September that you've already put in so much time, energy, effort into something that is of value. And so why would you give up? Why would you give up? Pile number 3. There's no need to. That is something that is going to be on your mind, is like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I don't have enough energy. I'm going crazy. This is a lot of work. You've already put in so much work, pile number 3, and so there's a need for you to remind yourself of that, and there's a need for you to remind yourself that the finish line is almost there. And maybe it's not almost there in human timing, but it's almost there in divine timing. And just know that within the next 2 months here, I'm not going to say it's going to be at the end of September here, because this is someone that is 8 months pregnant here, and so there could be a couple more months if this is a project or goal related thing here. Just know that it's coming into fruition and it's almost done growing, it's almost done harvesting here. So don't let past energies get to you. It's like you guys are kind of looking at yourself in this energy within the month of September of like, you're failing, or you're looking back to a time in which something was so difficult and so hard, but you already overcame that hurdle. You already know what's up. You already know how to achieve your goals. And so within the month of September, there's no need for you to feed into negativity, because you're adept. You're on the way here to success. Okay, pile number 3, very, very important message for you guys. Just say yes. All right, pile number 3. Say yes to whatever you feel is right. Say yes to that goal. Say yes to that dream. Say yes to what you know and feel to be right. Say yes to it. And most importantly, say yes to yourself. Say yes to this project. Say yes to whatever you're doing in school. Say yes to your career at this time. Say yes to your business. Say yes, okay? Don't doubt yourself. Don't put yourself down. Tell yourself that, yes, I can do this. Yes, I can achieve. Yes, I'm almost there. And yes, I'm going to continue forth, and I'm not going to give up. This can literally just be, like, I hate to say this, but your everyday. You're like, I don't think I can do this anymore. Yes, you can. Pile number 3. Remember that within the month of September. And the 4 of Cups. All right, guys. This is why it's really important for you to make sure that you're gathering your emotions, you're gathering any type of like past wounds, past hurts, because it's keeping you stuck with the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups talks about someone who stays in a depressive type of energy. And you know what? I'm not saying that depression is easy to deal with. Depression is extremely, extremely hard to deal with. And it's hard to move forth and move past the barriers, the limitations of your mindset. But I'm telling you now, if you fall into this depressive type of energy here, you need to remind yourself, or anytime where you're feeling down or you're feeling low, to say yes to yourself. Because if you say no and you keep yourself in that lower state of mind, that lower vibrational energy here, that lethargy type of energy, you are overall going to go back into your past. You are overall going to keep yourself stuck. And why would you want to do so when you are literally right there, pile number 3? You are literally right there. And so with the 4 of Cups, there's a need for you to take action within the month of September. There's a need for you to implement that hard work. And when any of these feelings arise within you of depression or anxiety or worrisome energy, there's a need for you to say yes. Remember my saying, say yes to yourself. Say yes to the life that you deserve, and say yes to your goals, your dreams, and your visions, and say yes to your pathway, okay? Because it is not your past. You are of the present moment, and the present moment consists of what is going to turn into your reality in the future. And that's why you want to say yes, because you don't want to be in that stuck and stagnant energy forever here. Okay? Deep pile number 3. So now we're going to do predictive energies here. What signs did I get here? So far, I'm just picking up really heavy air signs, but I'll get into other signs in just a second. Let's see. I'm going to pull, I'll pull like an extra card since the Queen of Spades came out. I won't count that as one. So for pile number 3, what is coming towards them? Okay. 3 of Spades. Again, this is a mishap, a reversal of plans here. I feel like this is you self-sabotaging yourself, pile number 3. You need to say yes and not keep yourself stuck. I feel like you're pausing or you're delaying something in fear of something that already happened in the past. Your past is not here anymore. This is now, present time, and you've already come so far from whatever type of past hurts or wounds that you had dealt with, more so within the beginning of the year. And there's a need for you to realize here that you overall can jump over any hurdle within the month of September, any hurdle, any mishap, any bad news, any whatever this is that's coming your way. Just know that you can overcome it. You know how to overcome it. I feel as if this is just you letting yourself be stuck or stagnant, and that's not fair to you. You deserve to go after and idealize your goals and your aspirations. For those of you who have chosen pile number 3, you could be having some type of mishap or anger when it comes to a fatherly figure within your life here. I'm picking up Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. There's a need for you to be patient with anybody that is a fatherly figure here, because you might not be seeing eye to eye, and that's okay. You don't need to let this person stop you in your tracks, but you also don't need to run them over. So yeah, with the Ace of Hearts and the 3 of Spades here, there could be some type of growing problem within the home here. And just know that you have, this is going to sound selfish, yes. You need to help out your family members and your friends here because you love them. But you also need to, not in a selfish way, but you need to care and tend to your own needs. And so there's a need for you to not really give into any type of lowered depressional, vibrational energies that come from those whom are closest to you. And sometimes they're people that we can't disregard because they are people that we love. They are people that are within our family and stuff like that. But you don't need them to step on your sunshine and your parade that you have going for yourself, because you are so on your way here, and you don't need to let anybody keep you stuck in your steps and where you're going next in life. Let's see what else we got going on. With the 6 of Hearts here, you could be dealing with a soulmate connection. For those of you who are dealing with love, this could be a friendship. This could be a soul tie, a bond here. You may want to watch pile number 1. All of the piles because pile number 1 had the 6 of Hearts here. And so with the 6 of Hearts, it is showing me that anybody of this nature, anybody that you had a strong bond to here, I do see that you could be having a fresh new beginning with them, a new period that will be starting off. A new fresh dynamic also will be happening within your family life or your close tight-knit friendship circle, more so within the month of September here. So whatever this little mishap or this reversal of plan that is happening here, just know that you'll be overcoming that by the end of September. And that's why I'm telling you not to give in to anxiety or depressional type of energies, because you have all that it takes to jump over anything of that nature. Let's see what else we got going here. Queen of Clubs here. I see that there could be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius around you, or you could be of those signs or have those signs within your chart. A woman that you could really talk to about whatever is bothering you, someone that you can confide in, someone that's easy to talk to, may be by your side within the month of September here. And so really open up to them, let them know what's up, and overall, don't shy away from your feelings here, because I feel like you may be shying away from them as well. And again, there's a need for you to deal with them. Now, with the 2 queens showing up here, if any of you had a falling out here with masculine or feminine energy here, I do see that you will be mending a certain relationship within your life here. I also see a lot of chemistry going on here. You guys could be very intimate with some type of soulmate bond or connection within your life within the month of September here. I also see good time, music, partying, things of that nature here. I'm going to pull one more card here for predictive type of energies. Oh my god, my nails are preventing. Two of Clubs. You guys most definitely are going to be attending some type of social gathering, correspondence, a party, a celebration. You may be receiving invites. People may be inviting you to places. Expect to have good times. Expect there to be good music. And expect to overall, if you are in a love connection, expect to be connecting with someone on that deep romantic level here. If you guys could be definitely connecting with someone on that type of level at a party, or a celebration of some sort. So hey, I also see that with the Three of Diamonds here, that there could be some type of small growth within your career or schooling here. I see you're going to be laying down practical foundations for yourself. I see that you're overall going to be establishing key and social contacts here. I do see that you could be dealing with some on and off energies, in and out energies within the month of September. Don't sweat it, because I do see that wish fulfillments are here for you, but there's a need for you again to make sure that you're not giving up on your goals and your dreams and your aspirations, because you are almost there. Also, a lot of you could be growing out your nails, your hair, or a certain type of plant within the month of September here. And so lastly, I'm going to look into your Archangel cards here. Two of Ariel, right off the bat, balance is super key. Balance is important here. This also ties in with that depressional type of energy, or that lethargic type of energy here. Because when we don't have balance, when we don't plan ahead, when we don't make time for different areas within our life, that is when the hard work all comes crumbling on a tower type of crescendo here. And that is when we overall become overwhelmed, feeling ill, feeling stuck, feeling trapped, and so you don't want to fall into that type of pattern. Archangel Ariel is saying that it's important to have balance, that if you're working multiple jobs, doing multiple tasks, working at school, you're working on a talent or a hobby or a passion, and then going to work, things like that, there's a need for you to make sure that you're making work fun in a productive way. There's a need for you to make sure that you are balancing out all avenues and aspects within your life within the month of September. With the Knight of Michael, again, make sure that you are saying yes to yourself, pile number 3. Make sure that you are staying strong, committed, and diligent in your workings, especially when it comes to yourself here, okay? I don't care if that sounds selfish. You're going to be very intellectual in nature. You are very much going to be in this philosophical type of approach here. It is time to move quickly. Archangel Michael is saying here, it is not time to overall take a nap here. No, don't get in that energy. It's time to overall choose logic over emotion here. And that is when you're going to see that sudden change that you had been wanting, to break free from that overall state of not knowing how to move forth. Okay? With the decision card here, Archangel Jophiel is telling me that within the month of September, that there is something that you're going to need to be moving away from, whether it is a situation, a circumstance, a person. Overall, there's a decision that you're needing to make in order to flee, to free yourself, to fly away from a situation that was overall keeping you caged and stuck here. And this is something that you are going to be seeing from an above perspective here with the decision card. It is purple. It reminds me of the third eye chakra here. And so you're going to know, your mind is going to be telling you, maybe your heart want something so badly, but your mind is telling you, hey, like, is that really good for you at this time? Because it's overall keeping you in this energy that is stuck, and you don't want to be in that energy anymore. And so with that being said, Archangel Jophiel is wanting you to release yourself from what holds you back within the month of September. A need to detox, unnecessary worry is going to be arising because you're not believing in yourself here. And so there's a need for you to break out of that lack of confidence here, to say yes to yourself, to stay strong, to stay committed to you, and to go after and actualize and idealize whatever you've been working on for so long, or whatever you've been having up in your mind to work on, to just do it. Just do it. Nike symbol, just do it. Okay? That's the vibe you need to have. And then lastly, with the Inner Queen card, you are needing to realize within the month of September how royal you are, how special you are, how unique and individualistic you are, how your own pursuits, your own talents, your own passions, how specialized they are to you. And there's a need for you to really rise in those traits, those characteristics, and those qualities that make you you, and bring them to the forefront in order to go after those dreams, those goals, and those aspirations within the month of September here. And that is all I got for you, pile number 3. That was a really, really deep pile. I'm sorry if it was like that deep, but it just needed to be said here. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you're wanting to book a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box down below. And I'm wishing you nothing but the best. Stand in your royale type of energy, pile number 3. And I'm wishing you lots of love, abundance, luck, and prosperity in your month ahead. Thank you so much.